What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with Jesse W. And today we're going to talk about Jason Bond, Jeff Bishop, and Shark Tank's very own Damon John. What's going on there? Check it out. Jason Bond, Jeff Bishop, Mensa trader, genius millionaire, coming together with Damon John from Shark Tank.
Basically, is more profits and a lot less work. And who doesn't love?
Who doesn't love that? All the profit with less work. We already know that Jeff Bishop, Raging Bull, what's his name, Bond, and Kyle Dennis, all these guys are named in this FTC lawsuit, $137 million. But what we haven't really dove into is how or what happened here with Damon John from Shark Tank. Well, just like we did a video the other day about the Wolf of Wall Street and the Raging Bull fiasco, we're going to do one here about Damon John and the Raging Bulls, right? Because we've seen videos about them together and some sort of marketing that went on, and we might have just not really paid attention to it. Well, we're going to dive a little bit deeper in here, and I'm going to show you guys what went on there and what the claims were or lack thereof. So let's go ahead and jump into this quick video here that they filmed together.
All right, listen, before I contacted Jason, I'm a shark, right? You know, I have no problem about, ripping somebody apart or just saying I'm out.
So Damon there says he contacted Jason. That's the very first thing that he says there. He contacted Jason, and well, he's a shark and has no problem being out and ripping somebody apart. I don't really know why all that, but I guess it makes for good marketing and TV shows. So Damon said that he contacted Jason. I find it very, very hard to believe that someone of Damon's status actually is the one who reached out to Jason, okay, and was trying to conduct business with him. Typically, I think it'd be the other way around. However, we'll take him at his word, and I'll chalk it up to the immense amount of marketing that Raging Bull, Jason Bond, Jeff Bishop, and Kyle Dennis had out there, that maybe it did catch Damon's attention, and he had his team reach out, or maybe he reached out himself directly. I don't know. Like I said, in my opinion, I find it very hard to believe that Damon John was the one that reached out to him, but hey, it's 2020. Anything's possible.
I'm a skeptic at first. I ask way more questions than I do give answers, right?
So Damon said that he asks more questions than he gives answers because he's a very skeptic person when it comes, and as he should be. I don't even believe it's at his status or at anyone's. I think if you're going to conduct business with anybody, you should ask questions and do background checks. I don't care whether your business makes $50,000 a year in revenue, $10,000 a year in revenue, or $100 million a year in revenue or more. It doesn't matter. If you're going to conduct business with someone, you should definitely ask questions, especially if the person you're going to conduct business with has claims of making, people millionaires, of making a lot of money themselves in the field that they are promoting. So I don't think they asked enough questions or did enough research. They claim to have done research, but I don't know if they really did, because had they done research, they would have seen videos like mine from last year, December. All right, we're in December 2020. I made a video on Raging Bull in 2019, December of 2019, right? If they would have done even a little bit of research, they would have seen videos like mine and many others out there, okay, as well as complaints that are out there that I show in my video as well from 2019. And maybe they would have not endorsed this, or maybe the money was good. I don't know. We obviously don't know the ins and outs of how much research was done. It's just my opinion that they didn't do enough research or ask enough questions on Bishop and Bond.
Listen, I put out a tweet when Twitter just started, and I said, I can't wait to wake up in the morning, because whether the market goes up or down, I'm going to make money no matter what tomorrow. And I had thousands of people hit me with how, and I was like, oh crap, what did I do now? and it took me probably about 7 or 8 years to really feel comfortable with somebody that I thought had the experience, the knowledge, the ability to teach and walk them through it like you. So I appreciate you passing this on to my family. So that's why when I discovered what Jason had, I realized I don't want to come here with some huge gazillionaire where you're like, well, Damon has money, that person has money. I don't want to play at that game. I wanted somebody who was an everyday person, a school teacher who decided to turn their life around. He may not have a gazillion out, but
I mean, $137 million in fraud might not be a gazillion dollars, but it's up there. I mean, this is not an everyday person. An everyday person doesn't go from being a regular worker to going full on business that is being accused of committing fraud of $137 million. That is not normal. That is not the everyday person. An everyday person can most certainly go from being an everyday clock in and out worker to a millionaire over some time with some sort of business idea, investment, etc. Right? It can happen, and it does happen, but they don't. Everyday person doesn't generally go from being a regular 40-hour a week clock in and out to crazy huge millionaire overnight, basically, and then have a bunch of students that supposedly make lots of money and make millions as well. That doesn't add up. That's not an everyday person. Everyday people don't make those kind of claims.
he is living really, really well. But he started off his life as an educator. And I wanted people to realize that I can communicate with this person and they're going to be able to educate me and show me step by step on how to improve my life. So we're here, and I'm so happy that you're showing, my family all these things that they can do. And more importantly, I'm happy that you showed me because I'm doing it now as well. I always tell people they have to put themselves in a 2-year, 5-year, 10-year, and 20-year goal. And my 20-year goal is that, instead of having to go to the office every day and talking to a full staff or worrying about who buys this shirt or what new company I invest in, I'm going to be sitting on my yacht trading. Yeah.
Like the reality of that is, come on, at that level that Damon John is at, why would you waste your time day trading? Honestly, why would you do that? When you have that amount of money, your money could passively just make you, and I mean, relatively passively, can make you a boatload of money of cash that is not even worth that extra little bit that maybe he could make trading himself. It's not even worth the hassle. Enjoy the yacht. You worked hard enough already, right? There's no need for you to be clicking buttons and trying to, catch VWAP breaks, for example. Go ahead and fast forward here to the tail end of this little ad here and listen to this.
I introduced the world to you, and there are going to be way more people here with testimonies on how now you and I gave them the information to help them be more successful.
I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm honored, Damon, and I am going to deliver. Like, this is not only your name on the line, this is my name on the line. I'm going to deliver the absolute best service for your followers, and I'm convinced that people are going to see that shine through in the effort I put forth.
My name and your name on the line. That's why when we are partnering with people, trying to bring people into the fold, you got to be very careful who you bring in. You just have to. This guy literally said your name is on the line, and boy is it on the line, right? Because you just gave your endorsement. Damon gave his endorsement of Jason Bond as somebody that's reputable, that's doing what they claim to be doing. And now we see these documents popping up that say things like these guys lost more money than they made. They have continuous losses. Their members are continuously losing, right? They have tons of complaints. They have predatory marketing practices. When people want to cancel, they are unable to. It's very difficult for them to cancel. Now here, what I'm going to show you is a clip from my video, which was, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was last year, December 2019, where I go into the Better Business Bureau's website and I show you people's complaints. Check it out. So Better Business Bureau, right here, bbb.org, has a boatload of complaints on the website, on Jason Bond's website. These are 2018s, and I mean, this goes on, guys, all the way to 2019s. The same complaint as others. Paid a lot of money for the service, even lifetime, and they are constantly changed. Elite never amounted to anything. Bought numerous services, all of them constantly changed. No more black optics. I don't know what that is. Elite really didn't amount to much either. Very disappointed. Reach out for a refund, as Jason was constantly saying he'd provide them if consumers were not satisfied, and was told they'd cancel the next billing period and refund my $100 event ticket. What is a $100 event ticket? If you're already a member of this, Why do you have to pay $100 event ticket? And what event is this? Meanwhile, I've already spent over $15,000 on service. There you have it. $15,000 that person has spent with them. And just like you saw there at the start, that the service has changed. That's all in the documents there, on the court documents. All right, that the services just kept on changing and changing and changing, and this is how they end up spending $15,000. 15,000. These people over the course of the last 3 years racked in $137 million. Okay, this is what they're being sued for here. Like there's $137 million in fraud that they're being accused of. That is a lot of money. Imagine $15,000 just off of one person. Insanity. Guys, please, please, please inform yourself. I'm not saying that there's, like I said in my previous video, I don't have no problem with chat rooms. None. I actually just started owning my own chat room now because I'm so tired of seeing these type of things happen out there in the industry. And the industry is just getting a black eye after black eye after black eye. There's legit people out there that are trying to just put out educational content. And you know what? It takes time to organize that, so people want to be compensated. But $15,000, come on. Really? No, that's just ridiculous. But you got to inform yourself before you go out there and just subscribe to these services. And also, check into the subscription model, how it works out. Make sure that you're not going to be subscribed to something you don't want to be subscribed, and make sure that once you want to cancel a subscription, it's as easy as clicking one button. Cancel, click, done, right? Or send an email in and talk to somebody, get on the phone. Like, just really, like, it shouldn't be that hard. But that's why these people are in trouble that they're in, and they're, FTC caught on to them, and all these allegations are starting to pop up, and that stuff just doesn't go away. What's sad about this is that Damon John put his name on the line there, and hopefully it won't receive too much of a black eye. People make mistakes, maybe they weren't vetted correctly, maybe his team didn't look through enough, and hopefully he can come out of this without his reputation being tarnished too harshly, and maybe come out with some sort of statement on the topic, because people do want to know. We kind of aren't surprised about the Wolf of Wall Street, sponsoring these people or endorsing them, but it is a little bit surprising and taken back seeing Damon John's name on it. All right, so Shark Tank, come on out and say something about this, because people want to know what happened there. I hope to catch you guys on the next one.